So there's a lot of good talents in Paladins. There's this one, for example, even this one. There's even this one. I mean, there's a lot of good talents. But in this video, I'm gonna be talking about the bad talents that nobody uses. These talents are just so bad, they're the worst talents. Now I'm gonna be picking at least 2 champions in each role because I don't wanna pick the same roles over and over again. So let's make this fair. Number 1 is gonna be Strix, unauthorized. My English is garbage. First of all, I don't really see a lot of Strix already, and second of all, I don't see this talent being used a lot. Most of the time when I see Strix, they go for the nocturnal talent because it's just way better and overall it's just gonna help you in the game. But this one is it's just not good. I mean, it deals more damage and the cooldown is reduced by 10 seconds, which is, I mean, it's good, but it no longer reveals enemy. It sounds good on paper, I guess, if you want to do more damage and you don't really need to reveal enemies, but I feel like the reveal is just so much better because you already do a lot of damage. You're a sniper. Why do you need more damage as a sniper? This is definitely not the worst talent out of everything here. It can still be played if you want to, but the only reason why I put this here because you would just rather go for his nocturnal talent rather than using this one. Number 2 in the list is gonna be Koga's Blood Reaper. Holy, you literally have 3 talents and one of them is bad, and if you use this talent you're actually throwing the game though. Recently I actually played ranked and somebody in my game played this talent, and guess what? They did absolutely nothing. Like, they literally just threw the game. Congrats guys. Guys, oh my god, bro. Yo, let's play casuals. Yo, let's play casuals. Yo, let's play casuals. I'm done. No. Good job on picking the worst talent. Jesus Christ. You have the Adrenaline Junkie, which is by far his best talent in my opinion. Dragonfang's his other talent is good if you maybe have a pocket like a Genos or a Curvus, but Blood Reaper, oh my god, like there's literally no reason for you to play this talent. Like there's literally, I don't see a benefit of you using this talent. This talent is actually garbage. Like, don't use this talent. The one from Strix earlier, at least that one is actually still usable. It's not the worst thing in the world. This one, I feel like you're actually throwing the game if you're using it. Number 3 in the list is gonna be Azan's Eternal. Again, there's literally no reason for you to use this talent. It sounds good on paper, like, oh wow, it doesn't decay anymore, so you know it sounds good, but it's really not. First of all, you can easily just fill it up, like really easily. Every team fight you can easily just fill it up. It's not that hard. And the worst thing about this as well is that you no longer gain your passive damage when you're above Iris threshold. Like, it's so bad. You're literally actively throwing the game if you're using this talent. In my opinion, his persistent talent is just way better, even though in my opinion it's kind of boring. Like, to be fair, all of his talents are boring and he only has like 1 good talent in my opinion, but Eternal is just way worse. Number 4 in the list is gonna be Ceres Forsake. I was actually gonna put Internal Torment here, but if you're trying to kill a tank it would be really useful, I guess, but with the Forsake I feel like it's just worse. It's just worse in my opinion. To be fair, I haven't really played it a lot and I don't see a lot of people using it as well. Maybe it's secretly OP without me knowing, then I would be wrong. The fact that it's increasing your heal for 3 seconds, for me that's really bad. It's good to be able to heal your allies like a lot faster, because if you're actually using this talent you can like heal and then shoot, heal and then shoot. You're not just a heal bot with Ceres now, but I still think that cooldown is just so bad. Forsake is not the worst talent in the world, but it's not that good in my opinion. In my opinion, her talent Soul Collector is just beyond, like, way better. It's just way better. But again, I could be wrong. It could be secretly OP and I'm just stupid about it, so correct me in the comments if you actually think it's actually secretly OP. Number 6 in the list is gonna be Betty's Controlled Fury. I feel like this talent also just makes Betty way worse. If you're trying to like contest the payload, for example, or the point, I guess it's not that bad. Besides that, it's just ruining it. It's gonna be harder to hit enemies because the radius is smaller. The only scenario on why you would use this talent is if you're trying to capture the point all the time, and that's basically it. She literally has 2 better talents in my opinion. The Fairy Dispositional, I forgot what it's called. That talent is just way better. The fact that you can like burn your enemies. The Gotta Bounce is also way better because you can be kind of like a flanking Betty. Controlled Fury, I feel like it just makes Betty way worse. You're literally literally nerfing yourself, in my opinion, by using this talent. It's gonna be harder to kill flankers as well with this talent. Like, it's just so bad. Number 6 in the list is gonna be Caspians. It's got some health. There's literally no reason for you to use this talent. First of all, he really only has like one good talent, which is the measured cadence. I feel like if you're not using that talent for Caspian, you're throwing the game. But this one, it got some health. Like, I don't see a lot of people using this. I mean, it's increasing your damage, but it's like also reducing your fire rate by 20%. It sounds good on paper, but there's literally no reason for you to use this talent. Why use this talent if you can just use measured cadence? Measured cadence, you get more damage without losing anything, because with measured cadence you get increased damage, but you don't lose your fire rate. So it's literally just automatically way better. I feel like you're kind of throwing the game if you're using this. It's got some health. Like, there's no reason for you to use this talent. Number 7 in the list is gonna be yaros, unnatural persistence. You're playing yaros and you want to use this talent. Really now? Basically what this talent does, if you stay on the point, you get some healing. Yes, you get healing if you stay on point and push the payload. Because that's definitely yaros' job, is, you know, staying on the payload and staying on the objective. That's definitely yaros' job for sure. Bro, you're an off tank. You're supposed to ruin, like, you're supposed to like push them away and stuff. Her other two talents are just way better. And why would you play point tank yaros? Like, I don't understand. There's no reason for you to play point tank yaros. Number 8 in the list is gonna be ripped gourd. Repened gourd. Again, this is not the worst talent in the world, but his spirit chosen is just superior. It's just way better. With his spirit chosen talent, you don't lose anything, you just get more healing. But with this ripped gourd talent, or whatever you want to pronounce this talent, you lose something. You do heal more, but you lose damage. If you want to heal more, just use spirit chosen. Like, literally, it sounds good on paper because, oh wow, I need to do more healing, I'm a support, but I don't know, it's not that good, especially late game. Like, late game, you're worse late game. Number 9 in the list is gonna be vorus, deafening silence. Who would have seen this coming? Obviously this would be in here. I mean, you guys can probably tell this is coming because I'm a Vora main, but even so, this talent is just so useless in my opinion. Basically what this talent does is that every time you use your obliteration ability, you silence their hits, so they cannot hit you. It sounds good on paper because, oh wow, they cannot hit me, and that's supposed to be good, right? They cannot hit me for 2.5 seconds. It sounds good, but first of all, you don't really start with your obliterate ability every fight. You normally use this ability to dodge abilities or to finish the enemies. You don't use this at the start of the fight. And second, you can easily counter this just by buying Unbound. When you buy Unbound, it's basically useless. I don't know, if I were you, I would go for the double central or the more damage. There's literally no reason for you to use this talent. It's really not worth it. Number 10 in the list is gonna be Sati's Pair Change. Now, if I remember correctly, they kind of changed this talent. So now Ricochet costs 2 pips, generates 1 pip for every 4 successful hits of opponents. I don't know why you use this talent. Like, I don't know why, bro. Her other 2 talents, they're actually pretty good. The Windows of Opportunity, her Improvise is also not bad. Why out of all the talents you use Spare Change? Oh wow, my coin costs 2 pips, and then if I hit 4 times an enemy, it generates 1 pip. But wow, it's so good. I don't know, this talent is really bad. Don't use this talent, please. So guys, do you guys agree with my list over here? Comment down below if you guys agree with me or not. This is actually quite hard to make because there's a lot of like talents out there that are not getting used or just bad. So if I missed out on any bad talents out there, let me know down in the comments below. But at the end of the day, it is still my opinion, so do not take it personally. Well, that's it for today guys. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you guys next time. See you everybody.